Hey Monica, how you doing? I'm just popping up here. I just got off work. Just give me. Oh wait, and I don't have my sound off. Give me a couple seconds to get my life in order. December 10th. Um. Okay. All right. Zodiac place cards. Not a dry. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Missn Joy Spiritual Life Advice Channel. I'm Missn Joy. Y'all bear with me. My energy is a little crappy. I have a lot of personal stuff going on. Not only am I fighting some personal demons within me and myself, but I've had a death within my circle. One of my best friends from high school. I moved to Houston when I was at the beginning of ninth grade. And one of the very first people that I met and became friends with, I'm still friends with today. And her little brother passed away. He's, let's see, I was in ninth grade. He was in middle school. So he's very close to me in age. He's just under me. So um, hopefully I'm going to get with her soon and maybe we'll be able to talk to him on the other side because she's understandably distraught. She had to bury her little brother, and that's just not some cool shit to have to deal with. So bear with me as my energy is, but let's get these cards read. All right. Okay, so as Sagittarius was last for Monday, Sagittarius will be first for Tuesday. Also, for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and Sagittarius is first. Okay, and in addition to that, let me pick my mood up. This is also the full moon read. This is the full moon in Gemini. It will be occurring December 11th. So we always want to do it a day out so that we prepare for that energy. So technically, it'll be like midnight, Wednesday. So it'll be, Wednesday night trance. Um, I can't even find words tonight, y'all. It'll be Wednesday night carrying over into early Thursday morning. So technically 11, 12, the witching hour from 11 to 12, So, so this is also and it is the full moon in Gemini. It is Sagittarius season, but it is the full moon in Gemini. I didn't even usually, I've got a lot going on. Like I said, I'm battling some inner demons, making poor choices in my life, and I'm trying to deal with that. Hell, ain't nobody perfect. So I didn't even do. Usually, I'll do all of the current planetary placements right now, and kind of update y'all on everything that's going on up there in the sky. But but I did add this month for the full moon in Gemini. Someone asked last month, actually with the new moon. Someone asked about how the energy would affect their love life specifically. Now, I've been going through, and usually I'll do, if it hits your life, then I will address it because it'll come up in the general. But since someone asked specifically, and I mean, I do know how to do that, so I went ahead and did it this time. I'm going through for each sign how it will affect you in general and how it will affect your love life overall. Now, for some of you, that's just the same over and over if it's just affecting that area. But nobody really had, it was kind of, there was a couple of people where it's just love. But for the most part, there's a general for everybody as well as the love. So this is how the full moon in Gemini will be affecting everyone in love and in general. Okay, so let me spit all my rules out. Like I said, welcome to MissNJoy Spiritual Life Advice Channel. This is your daily read. This is the full moon edition for the full moon in Gemini, which will be taking place December 11th, although this is your full moon read for Tuesday, December 10th. Okay. I do not read reversals. I use many decks as clarifiers. My readings are gender fluid, even though I may say he or she, or a card may be masculine or feminine. It can apply to anyone. I do not give outcomes. Free will is a thing. I'm simply here to enlighten and advise. Please be advised that all of my advice is simply my opinion. Take it or leave it. At the end of the day, when it is time to make final decisions in your life, that should be made by you and only you. If I do not resonate with you, please feel free to seek another reader or light worker. That will be greatly appreciated. Don't click thumbs down. Thank you. But on the other hand, if you find something that that is enjoyable, educational, or just makes you laugh here, then please click thumbs up, click like, and subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber and have you back. Okay? All right. So also in new occurrences in the world of MissNJoy, the deck that I ordered, and I said I would try it for Earth signs until I get another one. It's here. Okay, we'll see how it does. We'll see how the energy does. I was having a quite difficult time with this deck. But when I popped it open and started to attempt to get familiar with it. But it is the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sterl. Okay, and so the depictions are it's very similar to a Rider-Waite, but the depictions are just modern, like they've got cell phones and they're in the city and, shit like that. Okay? All right, and this is what I'm going to show y'all. This is what the box looks like, because that's why I have the box here, Modern Witch Tarot. All right. Okay, so first let's get this full moon general for a collective out the way. So, let me write that since we have specifically collective full moon. All right, so like I said, this is a full moon in Gemini. It's actually occurring December 11th to the 12th. So, and we are in Sagittarius season. This moon is called the cold moon. They all have a name. This one is the cold moon. Why? Duh, it's December. It's cold. Okay. All right, so, in general, the general effects for everybody, for collective, you're going to have the urge to express yourselves. If you're having trouble biting your tongue and not expressing, just if you just spitting shit out and you just have trouble, you just got to say it. It's like eating away at you until you say it. I'm going through that right now. It's causing me all kinds of stress because I thought I had got control. I was doing well with that. I really was, but it's lately the cup runneth over and the mouth follows. Okay, so that's going to be one thing. You're going to have the urge to speak your mind, to express yourself. Be careful, especially with your opinions and anything that you might say that might offend someone. Try not to offend anybody. It happens. Sometimes you don't even trying to. We don't try to. It just happens. Just be careful, y'all, okay? Watch it. I know. Just watch it. Just be careful, okay? All right. But still find a tactful way. There's a right and wrong way to do or say anything. Find a tactful way to express yourself if you must, if you just cannot refrain, okay? All right. We're also going to have the desire to get out and do things. I've been like that. I was very antsy all weekend and just really wanted to kind of go do something. So I was up in Adams Saturday and, hit the high road. But so it's gonna be that's because of the Sagittarius energy. That because while it is the Gemini full moon, it's still taking place in the season of Sagittarius. So that's the Sagittarius energy feeding into that, okay? That need to get up and move and can't sit still and want to go, gotta do. Okay, so then also, which is odd, but it is what it is. It's kind of sort of contradictory, but if you have any Sagittariuses in your life, that's a contradictory. They're just contradictory. So while you are going to have the energy of wanting to get up and go and be on the move, you're also going to have, it's going to be a very laid back energy, a kind of go with the flow energy, a kind of whatever happens energy, a very irresponsible type of energy. So watch that. Okay. It's a very stagnant, not taking action type of energy. All right. It's going to be a time where it's going to be like, it's like a force, almost like we're being forced to evolve, forced to grow, forced to change. Okay. It's like a push, just like that same feeling that's pushing you to express yourself. It's the same thing that's like pushing you to do something, to get better, to be better, and it's bringing about, in conjunction with the universe, it's bringing about tower moments and changes, and things are occurring to force it to happen. Like you ain't got no choice. It's time to level up. It's time to change. And that's what is pretty much happening. Growth, closure, endings, and new beginnings, of course, because we're moving toward the end of the year. And with a full moon, it's always going to be the clearing out of energy. Remember that your new moon is for calling in energies and starting and creating and beginning. And the full moon is to clear things out. But then that's just making way for the new moon period where things will come back in. Remember that no door closes without a window opening, okay? Now with that forceful growth I was talking about, there's going to be occurrences for all of us. Things, it may be little, it may be big for you. Whatever it is, it's going to be things that are going to cause epiphanies or actions or circumstances that are basically going to highlight what needs to be changed within us and feed more into that force to evolve. Okay, that being forced to evolve. It's basically making you take responsibility for your shit is what's going on. And that's also has a lot to do with that Sagittarius energy, because that's a strong Sagittarian trait. They're not people to take responsibility for their own shit. It's always someone else's fault. And that is being counteracted right now. Okay, on their behalf. It's kind of like I said, forcing you to man up, boss up, put on your big girl panties and your big boy boxers and deal with your shit. All right, so that's general. Now in love, in general, for the collective, under this full moon in Gemini and Sagittarius season, the relationships will be tested, okay? Trust and honesty are going to be issues that are going to be coming to the forefront. Resist the desire to hold back your emotions. If there's anything that you're feeling, just go ahead and let it out. It's for the best and for the better right now, okay? Confront your emotions, deal with them. If you hold it in, it's going to fester like a bad boil, and then it's just going to pop, and it's just going to be nasty. Because when it festers, okay, moving forward. If your relationship should make it through this period in time, because like I said, honesty, trust, loyalty, respect, all these things are value. All these things in your relationship are about to be tested. Good luck. So should you make it through and come out on the other side, you'll be stronger, of course. What doesn't kill it, what doesn't destroy it, makes it stronger. Or indeed, even if it should be destroyed and you don't, and it's not something okay, I'll take that back, not destroyed, but torn down, okay? And it's a situation where you're forced to, need to, or choose to rebuild. Make sure that you always start fresh with a brand new, good, strong foundation. Evaluate what went wrong and why it fell in the first place. And make sure that you confront those things and handle them and deal with them moving forward, okay? All right. What else? It's a time for learning and knowing and stating what we want, focusing on who and how we want to love and be loved. Make sure that you're on the same page as anyone that you choose, with anyone that you choose to get involved with in relationships right now. If you're getting into any relationships right now, please be advised that A, it's the holiday season, and B, it's cuffing season. Everybody wants somebody warm to lay up next to in the winter months. And it's the holiday. Nobody wants to wake up alone on Christmas. What do the lonely do at Christmas? Know that song? Old school R&B song. I'm going to post that in the comments. What do the lonely do? And some of y'all waiting for Santa to show up. Like Eartha Kitt says, Santa, baby, just hurry down the chimney for me. All right? What do the lonely do? What do they do at Christmas? All right. Let's see. And that's about it. So like I said, if you're getting into it, that's the last thing to say. If you're getting into or beginning, be careful. If you're starting a relationship, make sure that it's real and it's not just somebody trying to make sure that they don't wake up alone on Christmas morning, or that they don't that they have somebody to kiss or at midnight on New Year's. Just make sure there's not somebody there, or you're just not latching on to someone just because. Okay? All right, make sure it's real before you lend any emotions or your body to the situation. Okay? All right, so let's get into our reading and see what we got for each zodiac sign. Let's see who we got out here. I have, I'm not going to use you today. I'll miss you. I love you, new tarot deck, new oracle deck. But it is full moon day, so we are using Moonology. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we have Moonology, we have our full moon affirmation cards, and let's get into your readings. We're going to call spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardian angels, and watchers. Please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for all of my zodiac signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus for Tuesday, December 10th. Please, spirits. Only the spirits that I call here means the greatest and highest of good are welcome here. Please protect us from evil and negativity and cover us with love and light within this circle. Please, Spirit. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Black Frost. Welcome. What I heard, have a good time and get the hell on. I guess. All right, let's go ahead and get into your energy. So, like I said, Sagittarius was last on yesterday, today, whatever, yesterday. It's technically, yeah. And so, Sagittarius is first today. Good God, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning already. Whatever. Okay, so, like I said, this is your welcome, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. And it is also the full moon edition read because on the 11th is the full moon in Gemini in your season. So Sagittarius, all right. So things you need to know for this full moon in Gemini in your season. In general, the effects are, the advice is don't offer your opinion where it is not welcome. If ain't nobody asks you, shut the fuck up. I'm just saying. Be careful. Now, if someone asks you, by all means, speak on it. But if nobody asks you, just shh. It's not the time. Okay? And in love, I'm going to need you to try not to worry about your love life. You've been worried about your love life a little bit and kind of stuck in your head about things. I need you to be confident and strong and secure. And I really need you to look at things from an honest perspective because it really says that you're not confronting and dealing with your issues and your shortcomings. You have a blindfold on and you need to take that off and see the things that are standing in front of you. It says that you are making things harder than they are. It's time for makeups. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's time to make a decision. You need to make up with with your person and fix it, or you need to part and discuss the future. Okay, make up, fix it, discuss the future, or part ways and get the fuck on. Okay, don't stay stagnant in someone's life, holding up space that is meant for another if you know that it's not the space that you want to be holding up anymore. All right? All right. So let's go ahead and get into your read, Sagittarius, and let's see what this full moon is going to talk about. Usually, it talks about releasing what you need to release or whatever for your full moon. But let's see what Spirit has. We're going to lead with the Moonology Oracle. So Spirit, we're going to ask for 2. Usually I do 2. I'm going to do 1 because I added something to the... we're going to lead with the Moonology Oracle card. Yeah, because it's 2 o'clock in the daggone morning. Shit. All right, we're going to lead with the Moonology Oracle cards. We're going to pull your tarot cards. And then we're going to follow up with your full moon affirmations. Okay? Okay. I wasn't going to hop up here because like I was saying, I had a death in my circle. I was just going to say to heck with it, but I was like, you know what, let me get with my people and maybe it'll make me feel better. And slowly I'm getting there. I'm getting. All right. Okay, and it says the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what this has. What this has for you. Full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Libra, Sag, Cappy. All right. How hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is a reminder that effort is required. Issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in a situation or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious, this is work. This is work. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Tune to the moon. The advice is release control and trust the universe. Additional meanings for this card are a professional project might be ending now. Admit if you have been overly hard headed or hard nosed. Find a balance between your personal and private lives. And it's time to stop fearing the worst. Okay? All right. So let's leave that there so we can refer back to it should we need to. And fire. No. Hold on. Sorry. We're not using the when I forgot. We keep the moon theme strong. And we use Tarot of a Moon Garden for our full moon and new moon reads. All right. Come on, moon cards. Talk to me. What you got for my Saggies, moon garden? What's going on in the secret garden for my Saggies? Don't you fall down the rabbit hole. Five of Staffs, Eight of Staffs, and the 10 of Pentacles. All right, you need to put an end to the conflict in your life. Just stop it. Just stop it. You're keeping a lot of conflicts going. And the Eight of Staffs is work. It's forward movement, progress, and work. So you're keeping a lot of conflicts going, and you need to really be working on what your stability and whatever it is that's going to make you happy and grounded. Like I said, there's a feeling. There's a feeling of stagnation. There's a feeling of you not doing shit. You know, it's like saying you want a new car, but you're not putting any effort into obtaining that. So I mean, it's almost like you got to put in the work, like it says, and like the Oracle card said. You know, it's how hard are you willing to work? What are you willing to do? How important is it to you? Okay, so this is the questions that you have to ask yourself. No, I don't want to put you up. Let's put you here. So these are questions that you want to ask yourself moving forward. Okay, what are you willing to sacrifice? What's important to you? And maybe you need to check on your priorities. Be a little more realistic about your goals and what you can or accomplish. And, you know, you have to also take into consideration what you may or may not be willing to do or give. Okay, but just know that you kind of, what does that say? You get out what you put in. If you don't put in the effort, you won't get shit in return. It's just that simple. Okay, there we go. I got that message out. I couldn't figure out how to get it, but I got it. All right, so. All right, let's pull your full moon affirmation. I want to say, I'm going to take the one that went over here. I release all obstacles in my path. I release all obstacles in my path. And I'm hearing from Spirit that you also need to acknowledge that you may be your own obstacle. Okay? It may be something that you're doing, not doing, or whatever that is holding you back within yourself, or so you think. Because like I said, the energy is of really kind of being in your head, but you can only do so much up there. You have to convert that energy outward and take some action. All right, Sagittarius, I love you guys. It's your birthday season. Continue to enjoy it. Don't get too wild under the full moon. That's it. There's your full moon reading. Let's see who's up next. Please click like and subscribe, Sagittarius. That will be greatly appreciated. All right, Aries. Aries is up next. Hi, Aries. Welcome. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. It is also the full moon in Gemini edition. For general effects, please go back and check the beginning of the video. It will be time stamped as a collective message. But for you specifically, Aries, this full moon in Gemini, Sagittarius season, the general effects of this full moon on you will be, and the full moon is technically, it's not Tuesday night, it's Wednesday night. We always want to do it a day out so you can prepare yourself for that energy as it moves through. So it's technically on the night of the 11th/12th, you know? Okay. All right. So Aries, general effects or general advice is to give yourself permission to retreat. You're going through a lot right now and you need quiet time. You need quiet time, you need peace, you need self-care, you need and possibly a little pleasure. You've been working hard, you've been stressing out. Things have been kind of volatile for you. It's time to slow down, tone down, and pay some attention to yourself, okay? Just take a night to rest, relax, do some self-care, and I might do that. I may not do an actual read for Wednesday. I might take that night off and do my hair. I try to do my hair on the full moon. Okay, all right. And I'm Aries, by the way. And in love, don't let work get in the way of love. And it also said to beware of returning exes. So if you got the exes coming out the woodworks, which I do, I got one that I just hadn't even considered. Just popped up like, hey. I was like, what? Okay. So beware of the returning exes. Okay? They're going to be coming back and picking at you. I mean, if it's one you want, hey, reclaim that. But if not, then I'm all for the blocking. All right? All right, Aries. Let's see what Moonology card, Oracle card, Spirit has for you. Usually, it will tell you what energies you need to clear out, and what you need to be working on. So let's see what message Spirit has for you, Aries. I think I'm going to do some magic on the full moon. Always do, too. I always do my spell work on the full moon if it's things that I need to get rid of. But I haven't needed to really get rid of anything as of late. But this month I do. There's some energies and some cycles that need to close in my life. And but when we do the new moon Black Frost, I go ham on the new moon because I'm a manifesting queen, honey. I don't play. We're gonna manifest this money, this career, we're gonna manifest true love. I want all that. True, honest, worthy, righteous love, all that. I'll be mad for child. Call it in. All right. Okay, and you flipped, but we're not going to do that. We're going to take the one who flew. All right. Don't let your past hold you back, Aries. All right. Don't let your past hold you back. I have to work on that because I'm in very strong energy of never again. This, that, and third. So anyway, so let's see what Tarot of a Moon Garden has to say to you, my Aries, for this full moon in Gemini and Sagittarius season. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this full moon? Okay, so we have Aries, you got the Four of Swords, the Temperance card, and it's really kind of pointless to hold these cards up. That's the whole reason I ended up getting another deck for water signs. I was originally using this deck for water sign energy, but they're very busy. They're very difficult. There's so much detail that it's very hard to see. And with the watercolor, it really. Okay, and the Queen of Cups. So you have the Four of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Queen of Cups. Um, hmm. All right, for the most part, okay, it's like you just want peace and healing and love. It's like you just want to be in your Zen place, Aries. And I so feel that because that's where I am. This so resonates with me, you know? Um, Aries has been in Queen of Swords energy, which is a rough, harsh, not taking no shit, not standing your ground, defense mode for a good while now. So for the most part, the other side of this message is saying that not only is the peace, because Four Swords is my peace card, temperance, patience, healing, also representative of Sagittarius, and then the Queen of Cups, which is representative of Scorpio. All right. Um, try to approach situations coming up with more love. Try to be more loving, more caring, and understanding. I know you're tired of that. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of being loving and caring and understanding when I don't receive that love and care and understanding in return. So, I know that it's hard to maintain being a Queen of Cups when you're not receiving, Queen of Cups treatment in your life or have not. It's like, and I say all the time, let not your heart be hardened. But Aries, that's the kind of energy we've gotten to. And so for the most part, this is talking about getting back in touch with that soft side of yourself. That nurturing, loving, giving, caring side. And yeah, I don't know, that's the shit that gets you fucked over sometimes. But at the end of the day, what you have to remember is that anyone who takes that energy for granted, that's their ass. That's their karma that they have to pay, not yours. Okay? All right, so let's pull an affirmation card and see what Spirit has to say. I release pain and suffering. Hey, I misprinted that. That's supposed to be a D and it's an S. Huh. I'll reprint that one. Reprint. Pain and suffering. Okay. I release pain and suffering. Yeah, that's a lot easier said than done, but let's work on it, okay? Meditate. I'm going to post a sleep meditation. No effort required, okay? Put it on, go to sleep. Pain and suffering, healing, basically emotional healing, meditation. All right. Yes, there's been a lot for my Aries collective. Okay. It's been a lot of pain and a lot of suffering. Not just for my Aries collective, for everybody overall. Life is hard. And it seems to consistently get harder as we go on, over time. But for the most part, now I won't say it gets harder. I take that back because if you think back to the 50s and 60s, especially here in America, we had a lot of issues that we were dealing with. We couldn't date interracially. There was racism. There was inequality. There was a women's struggle for women's rights and equality. So there was a lot going on. There was a lot of pain and injustice going on. That was a time period when a lot of women were getting abused within the home. There was a lot of abuse you didn't know because it was a time when you didn't talk about it. You kept it hush hush. You didn't say shit. So I won't say that it's getting harder because it's not getting harder. It's just changing. All right. It's just changing. And as we accept things and grow as people and evolve, it's almost like emotions get deeper. It seems like the pain is harder and deeper, but we're gonna need to work through that. So I'm gonna post, like I said, a healing meditation for pain and heartache in the comments, and just play it. I like rain ones. I'm gonna put both. I'm gonna put one that's just like a calming music, and I'm gonna put one that's a rain meditation. But you have a choice, you choose. But just put it on and go to sleep. Doesn't matter how long you listen to it. You can listen to it as well while you're awake and during your meditation if you're doing an awake meditation. And but don't do it while you're driving or something like that. All right, because they are sleep meditations, and they are frequency. The frequency is designed to help you rest as well, because that's why we heal the most while we rest. Okay, all right, Aries. I love you guys. Stay strong. Once again, don't let your past hold you back. Release pain and suffering, and try to handle matters with more loving and caring. Try to be the bigger, better, loving, caring person. All right, Aries. All right, I love you guys. Talk to you. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna take the next. So this will be. We're gonna say that this energy is going to go. It's gonna go through the full moon anyway. So I'll be back up here with you guys probably for Thursday. Yeah. But by then that'll be your Tuesday. If I take off Wednesday, Thursday. Right. It'll pretty much be your weekend read. Okay? Okay. All right. So moving forward, or actually maybe I'll pop up because it's tomorrow night that it's. So I'll probably pop up here tomorrow night and do a read for Thursday, or to take us through Thursday. That's what I'll do. I'll do a 48 hours so I can take the full moon off. I need it. All right. Let's see who's next. Well, I'm working out my schedule. It's Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your, if I can spell Gemini tonight, this is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. It is the full moon edition. The full moon is taking place on the night of the 11/12th. It is the cold moon, full moon in Gemini and Sagittarius season. Let's see. So Gemini, this is your full moon. How it will be affecting you. Of course, you're going to feel a boost in energy because it is your full moon. So enjoy this energy, soak that up, but watch your mouth, Gemini. Watch what you say. Keep your opinions to yourself. It may cause some conflict, and you don't want none of that. All right, so just watch what you say. Be mindful, be sensitive. It's the holiday season, don't say me. And people say, "Well, you're trying to take the Christ out of Christmas." Christ was not born at Christmas. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be controversial, but every Christmas and every Easter, I get seriously annoyed by people telling me, "Happy Easter, Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy Yuletide season, and Blessed Ostara." Moving forward. And that's how I say it. When they say Happy Easter, I go, "Oh, Blessed Ostara." And now you know. And when they say Merry Christmas, I just say Happy Yule. Merry Yule. Okay? All right. You're going to greet me how you want, not consider what my preferences are. I'm going to greet you in return and let you know what my preferences are. All righty. So, now for love, you're going to be a little needy, Gemini. You're going to be a little needy for intimacy, but you simply need to speak on it. Address this with whoever or whomever you choose in your energy. Just let somebody know, "Hey, I don't want to be alone. Just come on back." If you have a person in your life, then just let them know how you're feeling. Just say, you know what, I don't know what it is. It's the full moon, it's in Gemini. Just I need a little extra loving, a little extra intimacy. Can we get a little extra cuddle time in? Okay? Just express your needs, your feelings, and your desires, and you should be just fine. But should you express your needs, your feelings, and your desires, and nobody steps up to meet them, don't be mean. Okay? Like I said, watch your mouth. Okay? Okay. All right, Gemini. Let's pull your Moonology card, Oracle card, and see what Spirit has. I said half-assed. Sword of forgiveness. I'm good with the forgiveness. I don't like procrastination and half-assed communication. That's what I can't deal with. I don't want to be, no one I've ever been with has ever had to wonder what I think or how I feel. So I don't like having to wonder how people think and what people think and how the fuck they feel. It's just that real with me. I am emotions on my sleeve and I need that in return, and I can't function if I don't like not knowing. It's the worst fucking thing, and I do not understand indecision for the life of me. How does a person not know what the fuck they want? No one can know what you want for you. Only you can know that. And only you know you. So how do you not know what you want or need to do? I also don't like people that make poor choices and don't want to accept their downfall and shortcoming. I have no patience. I hate people to take forever to make decisions. I have no patience. It's terrible. One card, Spirit. One card. So those are my issues, Black Frost. Those are mine. Expect powerful change. That's some powerful change now. All right, Gemini, let's see. Let's see what kind of changes they're talking about here. Expect powerful change. Expect powerful change. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I cracked my phone screen tonight, just on the way home. Aha. Tried to get me. All right. Other way. Okay, we have the Five of Swords, the Page of Staffs, and the Three of Staffs. It's almost like you're not... It's like you're waiting on someone who's on your level. Okay? It's like there are people out there. They're there. They're present. They're interested. They would like to engage with you, or you would like to, but once you do, you just... Nobody's good enough. Nobody's right. Not good enough, but it's just not, they're not good enough. I'm just, fuck it. They're just not on the level with you, Gemini. It's just that simple. And you just like, why? It's like there's always something. And yes, there's always something. Even when, but when it's the right person, it's you have to find the some things that you can deal with, and you're just not finding the something. You know, everything is just, this is just too much for you. There's just always something. All right. So yeah. Everybody has different circumstances in their life. Sometimes things aren't as clear as they seem. Yeah, sure. When it comes to certain things, yes. when it comes to other things. You're right. Everybody has different circumstances. But if it's somebody I'm dealing with, pretty much I kind of know the gist of shit. And I don't, you know. Anyway, moving forward. I release attachments to expected outcomes. Okay, Gemini, I release attachment to expected outcomes. If you don't hope or you don't assume, then you won't be disappointed. I mean, I'm not saying don't have hope. I'm just saying, like, it's the energy of every person that you date or meet. It's like, is this going to be the one? Is this going to be the one? Is this going to be the one? Just don't look for that one. Just don't expect that person to be the one. Just don't have, just let it happen. All right? Just let it happen. Don't put any expectations on the situation. Just let it happen. All right, Gemini, I love you. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow night. Let's see who's next. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. This is the full moon in Gemini edition. The full moon takes place on the 11th. So we're going to, let's see, Capricorn. The general effects are at the beginning of the video. All right, Capricorn, general effects on your sign specifically. Money factors, make adjustments to your budget and get your partner on board with the program or it's not going to work. All right, so with love, you need to face your fears of commitment, Capricorn. Don't miss out on new opportunities in love because you're scared. That's been a theme for you lately. Don't be running from the love you manifested. We talked about this. We've been talking about this quite a lot lately, Capricorn. Come on now. All right, let's see what the Moonology Oracle cards have to say for you. All right. Okay. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay. Let's read that so we can be clear. Waxing moon. Why would you separate those two? $98. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of, though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet. This is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe that you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. Attuned to the moon. It says, I know I'm headed in the right direction. Okay? Additional meanings for this card are the situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure you're still committed. And keep moving forward. Always, always, always keep moving forward. All right, let's pull your tarot cards, Capricorn, and see what Spirit has for you. All right, Spirit, give me a positive and accurate message on this full moon energy. please, Spirit. Come on now. Nope. All right. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Staffs, and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you have a cycle that's going to be coming to an end for you, and some new things are going to be beginning, possibly in the areas of work and finance, possibly a new job or a new opportunity to make more money. Because you got the 10 of Pentacles here in the end. So whatever it is, whatever cycle that's ending or you're closing out, it's going to bring you stability and stability and abundance with the 10 of Pentacles here. Okay? That's awesome. Let's see what the Oracle cards have. Okay. Let's try that again. That was just a little bit too. Okay. I release all obstacles in my path. Get them obstacles, get those hurdles out of the way. I release all obstacles in my path. All right, release it. Clear it out. Let it go. Move it. Move those mountains. Okay, Capricorn? All right, I love you. And as I said to Sagittarius, if you are your own obstacle, get out of your own damn way. All right, get out of your head. And focus on what you need to be doing moving forward and do it. Take action. Get out of your head and take action. All right. Love you, Capricorn. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. It is the full moon in Gemini edition. Please take the time to hit like and subscribe. I haven't said that to everybody, but Taurus, please take the time to hit like and subscribe. We are going to read off how this is full moon in Gemini and Sagittarius season. The full moon is actually the night of December 11th, moving into the morning of the 12th. Okay? So, for the general effects and how it's going to affect the collective, go back to the beginning of the video. That will be time-stamped. And Taurus, it will be affecting you specifically in general aspects of your life. You're going to need to take a break. Retreat. Recharge. Relax. Take time off. Some of y'all need a vacation. Just get her done. Take a break. Okay? Okay. Now, love, don't let work get in. No, that's Aries. Hold on. Open up. Be vulnerable and open to new love, Taurus. Okay? Be vulnerable and open to new income and love. My Taurus is in Venus, so I guess I need to be vulnerable and open because I'm really not. It's like brick wall season there. All right? So, someone just said to me earlier today, I was on my way to work. And he was like, God, you looked at me like I had pulled a gun out on you. I was like, you did. Be asking for my phone number. Move around. So, don't be mean, Taurus. Be open to love, okay? All right. All right, let's see Moonology. We got to pull your Moonology Oracle cards, Taurus. Spirit, what Moonology Oracle advice do you have for my Taurians for this full moon in Gemini season? Full moon in Gemini, but in Sagittarius season. All right. All right. Damn it. Hold on. I gotta go rescue a card. Yeah. What? If they're done, could you turn the oven off? I guess they're done. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's try this again. All right, Taurus, we're going to take it before I end up having to get up and get aggravated. I'm too tired. Confidence is your key to success, Taurus. Confidence is your key to success. Let's pull your tarot cards and see what Spirit has to say. What additional message? You've got Taurus and Venus as well, Black Frost. Ooh. It's rough. Everybody can't love on that level. Leads to a lot of frustration. A lot of frustration. We're just born when you have Venus and Taurus. You gotta watch Fernando Prudhomme. He talks about Venus and Taurus. Man, I felt like that man was strumming my pain with his finger. Boy, he was singing my life with his words. I'm telling you. I was like, what? It is very hard. It's like you're born to love. You're born knowing how to be loving and passionate and intimate. And most people have issues with that. And it's hard to understand. It's like, how do you not? All right. And there you are again. And the Hermit. One more card for my Taurians. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's saying. It slid two out here on me. We'll take them because I've seen them and I cannot unsee them. All right, so you got the Wheel of Fortune, Taurus. Where's my crystal? We got the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit card, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Cups, okay? Remember when I said take a vacation? You need a break, you need to retreat, you need some rest and some rejuvenation. You need to take a break. You need to do some introspection. Go inside. Go deep, deep, deep inside of yourself. And figure out what's causing you the stress, worry, anxiety, and the sleepless nights in your life. Then with the Seven of Cups here, you need to make some options and make some decisions and choices about how to fix it, how to change it, and how to put an end to it so that you can have peace and comfort and calm and quiet and relaxation and sleep. Because in the Nine of Swords, she's up. This is the stress, anxiety, up all night, worry card. She's not in a bed here in the Moon Garden tarot deck, but in other decks, she's sitting up in the bed and there's swords, that's keeping that energy is keeping her awake. She can't sleep. She's having stress, worry, and anxiety. So you need to figure out exactly what it is that you need to do. Make some decisions with the Seven of Cups here. Make some choices. Use whatever options are available to you in order to get yourself out of that space. That's a horrible space to be in when you can't sleep, you're not at peace, you're up, you're worried. I've been there. That is not the place to be. Trust me. So let's pull your full moon affirmation and see what Spirit has to say there. All right, Taurus, you need to take a break, baby. Take a vacation. Relax. Clear your mind. Let go of everything that's going on with you currently. And then review your best options as to how to keep that peace of mind once you come back from your vacation. It could be a daycation. It doesn't have to be a long period of time. It's necessary. It really is. It's something I'm going to do shortly and I need to do. All right. I release those relationships that no longer serve my higher good. You got to let go of some people that just ain't doing it for you. They're just not getting it done in your life. They're causing you that stress, strain, and anxiety. So, and that's what this talks about with the Wheel of Fortune here, the Hermit card, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. This is ending cycles and trying to figure out what you need to do to be a better you. All right, Taurus? All right, I love you. And release those relationships that no longer serve you any higher good. What they sitting around doing nothing in your life for. Get rid of that shit. Clear it out. All right, like T.I. said, bring them out, bring them out. Okay? All right. What was your card? It was confidence is your key to success. All right. So be confident. Be confident and be strong. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's see who's next. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. This is your full moon in Gemini read in Sagittarius season. So, the full moon is on the night of the 11th, morning of the 12th. All right, so we get it in a day early so you can prepare yourself for those energies. Aquarius, let me see how it will be affecting you specifically, how it will be affecting the collective is back at the beginning of the video. It will be time stamped. In general, Aquarius, it will be specifically affecting you. You are going to just have the spontaneous urge to travel. And it may be triggered by an educational experience. It may be like, oh, there's what, where, that's cool, let's go see it. Hey, all right, there you go. I mean, I'm that way. I mean, I am. There's an aquarium I want to go to here, and one day I'm gonna fully pop up and go to it. So, and but it could be, like I said, it could be triggered by an educational experience. All right. So you're going to want to get up and go do or see something. All right. Learn while you're out there, basically. All right. And in love, you need to get past your hang-ups in love, Aquarius. You need to let go of old habits and agreements. And when it says agreements, okay, what it really meant was like old habits and like old rules or standards that you've set for yourself. Like I was just talking about, one of my standards is not to date men with small children. I'm not letting go of that. I don't want no children, and I don't want no parts of your children. It's just that damn fucking simple. So, but it's like that. Like if you, for instance, don't date a certain race of people, you need to let go of that. For instance, if I only date tall people, or I only date short people, or I only date fat people, or I only date thin people, or I only date people that make a certain amount of money, or I only date people that drive a certain level of vehicle, or live in a certain, you know what I'm saying? Don't just get rid of all that. All right? All right, Aquarius, let's see what the full moon Moonology Oracle advice is for you. Oh, yeah, you got to check Fernando Perdomo out, Black Frost. I need to quit your job. I need to quit my job, too. I do, but I got to line another one up first. Actually, I'm going to another area for Christmas. I'm going to visit my daughter, my oldest daughter, who's in Jonesboro, Arkansas. And I am going up there. It's right outside of Memphis. And the only thing that irritates me is the fact that she has informed me it is a dry county. A bitch can't even get a bottle of wine if I want it. I wonder if I can have it delivered. Because if you've ever watched the gossip columnist Tasha K, she's got a wine club. Because she calls her viewers the winos. And she's got a wine club. And you can they'll just deliver bottles of wine to your house. And it's not very expensive. So I wonder if I can have it delivered within a dry county. I guess not. I don't know. But they have to basically drive about 30, 45 minutes, she said, out the way in order to get to Memphis, Tennessee, over to Tennessee to get some damn liquor. I don't know how I feel about that. I need a spur of the moment bottle of wine every now and again. Just have to buy a cold case of Zinfandel and just, all right. But I'm going up, look, that's just a shame. Ain't it though? In 2020, we're coming up on 2020. And there are places where you can't drink alcohol in America. Bitch, what? Nothing is yet set in stone, but I am going up there to see if I like it. So that's your card, Aquarius. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay? So let's, that's self-explanatory. Okay? Things always can and will change. Know that. Nothing is set in stone. Things can and probably will at some point change. All right, so 9 of Swords. Knight of Staffs. And 5 of Pentacles. All right, so with the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Staffs, and the 5 of Pentacles, why is all this stress and anxiety flowing all up and through these readings with the 9 of Swords? Why are you feeling why? See, I have to clarify now. See, Aquarius, we were doing so well. I had not pulled out a tiny deck all morning. All right. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. This slow ass. The Ace of Swords. Knight of Staffs. Why is the Knight of Staffs here, spirits? Come on. Give it to me. Page of Swords. And the Sun card. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? The 2 of Swords. Okay, you need to let go of the past. There's some things that you're just having trouble moving on from and you're not letting go of that are keeping you stuck in your head. Okay, you got to let go of the pain, all right? You got to let go, just like Aries had the card to let go of pain and suffering. You need to do the same. Let's pull your, you're just, and it's preventing you, overall, you're okay, overall, for the most part. But like I said, you're still not dealing with your emotions. Aquarius, y'all are barriers. Y'all are serious barriers. You're serious barriers of your emotions. I'm going to need you to dig them up and unearth them and let them out. You're going to break if you keep all that inside. We've had this conversation, Aquarius. I know y'all don't deal with your feelings well. I know it's a little icy in there. I know y'all were ruled by Neptune. I know. I already know. But for the most part, that's a cold planet. But for the most part, you got to thaw out. You can't just stay. You got to, it's going to fester. It's going to fester and it's going to pop. A big nasty pimple. Ha! 2 fell out. This one fell face up and this one fell face down. And we're going to take them both because, as I said, I release pain and suffering, Aquarius. Excuse the train, y'all know where I live. I release pain and suffering. You got to release it, Aquarius. You're holding on to some shit. You need to let go. It's causing you stress and anxiety and worry, and you really need to work on pulling yourself out of this Five of Pentacles energy. That's that left out, and that's that unstable feeling. There's no cups here because my Aquariuses would not ever admit that they're feeling emotionally unstable. You're just uncomfortable, right? Yeah. You're hurting. You need to release the pain and the suffering, okay? And I release all negative thoughts and feelings about myself, okay? So you need to release any no self-sabotage, okay? No self-sabotage. Know yourself, love yourself, know yourself as great and awesome. Look in the mirror every morning and say, I am great and awesome. And believe that shit to your heart. I do. I don't even have to look in the mirror anymore. I have to fight being a little on the conceited side, quite honestly, because I'm great and awesome. Although sometimes it can lead to disappointment because you know what? I think some other people need to realize how great and awesome I am, like my fucking boss. Okay? All right, let's move forward. All right, Aquarius, I love you. Remember, look in that mirror every day and remind yourself how great and awesome you are. And work on releasing the pain and the suffering, okay? I know you won't own up to it in public. I know you'll never admit it, but it's still what you need to do, okay? All right, so let's see who's next. I love you, Aquarius. Love you, love you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. This is the full moon edition. This is the full moon in Gemini, and it is Sagittarius season. The full moon takes place on the 11th. We hit the energies a day ahead of time so that you can get prepared. Okay, now, Libra, it will be affecting you. Any effects to the general collective or back at the beginning of the video, it will be time stamped. How it will be affecting you specifically, Libra. In general, speak your mind to somebody special in your life. Don't be afraid to be free. Okay? Now, as far as I'm sorry. Let me read that thoroughly. While I've been separating, I did both this month. Someone asked me about it last month. So this month, Libras, I did how it will affect you in general and how it will affect your love life. So for you, that's a double header here because in general, it said to speak your mind to someone special in your life. Don't be afraid to free someone from the friend zone. Let them on out of that friend cage. Get them off the bench. Let them start. Let them play a couple of games and see how they do. Shit. And then in love, which that was already love, but this is more specific love. It says love has been drama for you lately, and you need to raise your vibe. Okay. You need to ignore any drama associated with love and just accept that it could be a good and positive experience, okay? Quit holding on to negative thoughts or feelings about romance. Let the nice guy or the nice girl off the friend bench, and maybe that actually might change your mind, because that's who gets friend zoned. The safe person. The person that might not be so hot. The person that you might not think, is... Let them off the friends bench, because then you know what happens? They sit there long enough and they start talking to someone else. They might be in the bleachers behind them. And then next thing you know, they done turned around and got married, and you'd be like, well, wait, I was gonna... Left them on the friends bench too long. I have somebody in my life who's like that. In my inbox crying, talking about I never thought he'd get married. Bitch! Had that man on the friend zone in the friend zone for almost 20 years. What you expect to happen? Moving forward. No, Black Frost. That is not what I said. I did not say to go out and sleep with your friends. I said that one person that you may have put in the friend zone, speak your mind and let them know, hey, let's come out of there. I did not say go out there and have a bunch of half crazy moments. That song by Music Soul Child, Half Crazy. Okay. So, Libra, bring love into the situation. It says bring love into the situation. Okay? Let the friend know you love them. Be like, hey, let's try some. Let's get a little, and that's the easiest kind because that's the easiest step to take. You already know them. They already know you. You already cool. You already, know this person's family possibly, where they stay, that they're safe, that they're, All right. Let's pull these tarot cards and see what Spirit has for you, Libra. Bring love into the situation. Okay. You probably had one of those, when I knew. Okay, I had a friend that was trying to get out of the friend zone forever and just decided at a really bad point in my first marriage to come out and tell me that he had been in love with me since high school. Okay. I tried to ignore it. At which part I started having dreams about said person. And my mom was like, well, that might be trying to tell you something. And I was like, I let him out the friend zone for about 2 years. Then I put his ass right back. Still work out. I tried it. I did. I gave it a wholehearted try. Even supported his ass for 2 years. He didn't work much. I think he worked like 2 weeks the whole time out of that 2 years. Yeah, I gave it a wholehearted try. And then I said, fuck it. It's like my destiny. It's just like my destiny. I'm telling you, it's like every single long-term relationship that I've had, for one reason or another, I end up supporting the person. My first husband got extremely sick, and then it was just downhill from there. And it's like they're viable and they're working when I meet them, but then shit just be happening. It's like destiny. It's like some twisted destiny. And they say you had the opposite experience that you had in the first life. So I assume I was taken very well good care of in my last life and didn't have to do shit. That's what I assume. Because I swear I'm making up for it in this life. I swear. All right, we got the Eight of Staffs, the Temperance card, and the Hierophant card. All right, Libra. So you need to work on peace, healing, and forgiveness. That's pretty much what it says here. Eight of Staffs, Temperance card, Hierophant card. You need to work on peace, healing, and forgiveness. Don't get any clearer than that. I release all obstacles in my path. There we go. All right, so let's release the obstacles and whatever's holding you back. You need to get past it. And for a lot of you, you need to forgive yourself. Okay? You need to, and not be so hard on yourself. I'm hearing a lot of you are why is my plant doing this? A lot of you are very hard on yourselves. Okay? You have to know and accept that you're deserving of love. If you feel like you don't deserve it, then the universe isn't going to give it to you. It's just that simple. All right, so when I said this, Sagittarius had this card, and I think it was Capricorn. That had this card. Get out of your own way. When it says, I release all obstacles in my path, it might be you that's in your own path. So acknowledge that as well, moving forward. All right, Libra, I love you guys. Let's see what's next. Who's next? Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. This is the full moon in Gemini edition. The full moon takes place on the 11th/12th, And so we are going to see what or how this will be affecting you, effects of general effects to the collective, or at the beginning of the video, it will be time stamped. So, Scorpio. General effects. You need a vacation. A lot of us do. All right. So me, you, and Taurus, come on, let's go. We're going to take a vacation. All right. You need a break. You need some rest, some regeneration, some time away. You've been working way too hard. Okay. So that's your general effects. Now in love, which is something new I'm doing this month. It's that dating has been bothering. It's been irritating as shit for you. If you're really aggravated with the whole dating thing, the single thing, you just like, fuck it. All right? So try not to be too aggressive, but you need to speak your truth in dating situations moving forward, and be very clear. Be very, very clear. Set very, very clear boundaries. Let people know off top what you want, what is gonna be, what is not gonna be, what you're gonna have, and what you're not gonna have, and what you expect, and what you expect to give. All right, Scorpio. All right, now let's see what Moonology Oracle cards come out for you. All right, Spirit. All right, Spirit. One Oracle card. What do you need to release, Scorpios? What do you need to release? Some of you have some unhealthy expectations when it comes to love. There's no perfect person. There's no perfect situation. Okay, Scorpio? Cards. So let's see what the Moonology cards have to say. But that was a direct message from Spirit. I just heard some of y'all, your expectations are just a little too high. I'm not saying by any means to lower your standards, but y'all gonna need you to be realistic. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, just be realistic. All right, just be realistic. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have the Page of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 Cups. Oh, it's the 10 of Cups. Okay, so for the most part, yeah. You're being a little, it's like you're expecting too much too quickly. All right, you have to take your time. You have to take your time. You need to work on it slowly. Know that anything that's going to have a good, stable foundation, any relationship that's going to be worth something, is not going to happen like overnight. It's still going to take time for you to work toward the 10 cups. Okay? You just can't expect. It happens, but it's rare. And it doesn't always turn out so great. If you just boom, bang, pow, we're in love. It's just never, you need foundation. You need time. Because then you just end up, and that's how you end up in situationships where you're with somebody that you realize, you know what? Yeah, I got these feelings for you, but I don't really know who the fuck you are. And so that can present a lot of problems. All right? But just know that while at the same time not lowering your standards, be realistic about what it is that you expect in relationships. I release those relationships that no longer serve my higher good, okay? So let go. Possibly some of you might need to clear out some people that you'll be dealing with. Just throw away, or just throw everybody away. just start fresh. Just get new friends. Just order you some new cousins. Just get a whole new, but just pop up at somebody else's house on Christmas morning and just be like, hey, can I be in y'all family? And just don't talk to the old ones no more. I'm seriously kidding. But for the most part, it said, what do you need to release? And then this says, release those relationships that no longer serve your higher good. So it's possibly that you got some people in your life taking up some space that could be, you could do better. But at the same time, maintain realistic expectations, okay? All right, Scorpio. I love you. Enjoy your full moon. Let's see who's next. Leo. My lions. The kings and the queens of the jungle. All right, so you got... What? That was an animal reference. I already know. All right, so Leo, this is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. Your full moon in Gemini, in Sagittarius season. The full moon takes place on the 11th night of the 11th, morning of the 12th. All right? Okay, so Leo, let's see how this is going to be affecting you individually. If you need to know how it's going to affect the collective, go back to the beginning of the video. It will be timestamped. So Leo, it will be affecting you in the general effects for you. Some of you are going to be looking to or wanting to start school or go back to school or finish school. You know what I'm saying? Or pick up some type of new studies. And then you're also going to have this strong desire to travel. All right? So get out and go, Leo. All right? So, but how it's going to be affect your love life? You need to take this time to bond with your person, okay? Go out, have fun, have some date nights, reconnect with your person. Take this time to, since it says you've been wanting to travel, go on a trip, take a vacation. You know, spend alone time. Send the kids to Granny house or Amy house. Okay? Call the babysitter. Call the little 15-year-old girl up the street. You know, she needs some money. Let her sit with them children. And y'all go out and have some fun together. Bond with your person. Let your person know that you love and appreciate them right now. Okay? All right. Okay. So, all right, Leo. Now, when it says, I want to talk about when it says start or go back to school. Please be mindful, and I'm not trying to discourage anyone going back to school, but please be mindful that for some of you, it may not be. Make sure that whatever field you're going into or whatever you're trying to accomplish, there's an actual need for you to obtain said degree, because the wasted education is a big thing. There's a lot of people paying for degrees that just ain't getting them no damn where, okay? All right. That's just message from spirit. It may be something that you may not necessarily need a degree for. Like recently, I just said I was going to take a yoga class, and then somebody informed me that I didn't really need to take a yoga class, that it's okay to have a certification, but at the end of the day, you didn't need it. It wasn't required. And I was offered an opportunity to lead a yoga class. So, we'll see. All right, so let's see what numerology cards Spirit has for you. Hi, Marilyn. How are you doing? Popping in right at 3 a.m. in the morning time. All right. All right, Spirit. And there we have it. And once again, Libra had this card. Bring love into the situation, Leo. Bring love into the situation. Remember it said, get out there with your person. Have date night. Reconnect. Okay? I'm a Leo rising. So bring love into the situation, Leo. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say for you. Fallen? Okay. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card for my Leos, please, Spirit. One more card for my Leos, please, Spirit. What? Oh, okay. Oh. So we have, Leo. We got the Four of Staves. That's the Twin Flame Synchronous, Twin Flame Marriage card, Soulmate Connection card, Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. So you need to start okay. It's almost pretty much saying that you kind of need to start building a solid, or like it says, you need to reconnect with your person, because then you got the Two of Cups here. So it's just to reconnect with your person. This is nothing but love, marriage, commitment, soulmate, connection. And the Page of Pentacles talks about the beginning stages of stability and foundation and growth. So that's reconnection. Why do we even need the cards sometimes? I don't know. All right. All right. What affirmations for my Leos? Leo, get out there. Love on your person. Reconnect. Bond. Make it stable. Make it stick. Remember why you fell in love in the first place. Okay? Remember why that's your person. Look at each other like you used to look at each other when you that very first time. Remember that first time? Recall the first time. That's a good way to bond. Come on. Full moon after. All right. Thank you, Spirit. I release pain and suffering. Okay, so you need to get past any hurt, any pain, any suffering, forgiveness. Because this is definitely talking about a connection or a relationship. So forgiveness is definitely needed here. Okay, so release the pain and suffering. Any hurts, wrongdoings, injustices, whatever it is that you've done in the past, just let it go. Make a declaration you don't have to recommit to your person, to renew your vows. You don't have to have any type of, it could just be you and your person, and you restate and reaffirm and reclaim each other and like I said, affirm your love, and then start working on that like it's a brand new relationship. Let go of anything. Just let the old die off. Just release any pain, hurt, and suffering associated with the past. Clear it out. Let it go. Say we're starting over today. We're fresh and new here today, and we're going to be new and fresh moving forward. So reconnect with your person. Heal and bond. And this is beautiful. There's love. There's just love all up and through that reading. Okay? Bring love into the situation. I'm going to resonate with that. I'm Leo rising. I'm going to take that. Okay? All right, Leo. Love you guys. And love your person. Love on your person. Spend some time with your person. Get some cuddle. If you're broke, it don't matter. Get some cuddle time in. I have a friend and her boyfriend. They used to declare a cuddle day, where basically they got a bunch of junk food. They ordered pizza, or they might have gone out to lunch, but then went right back to bed. Spent the day in bed watching movies, watching TV, cuddling, enjoy themselves, just playing, and no phone, no outside world, no distractions, just you and your person. So declare a cuddle day and enjoy yourselves. All right, Leo, I love you guys. Okay, let's see who's up next. My Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. This is the full moon edition. The full moon in Gemini in Sagittarius season will be taking place on the 11th, 12th, overnight. Okay? All right, so Cancer, let's see how this full moon will be affecting you specifically. Gemini, Cancer. Okay. In general, you're going to be a little stressed out, okay? About money. You're going to be a little stressed out about money, all right? Get a job, save some. All right? You had an issue on your dailies recently where someone actually owed you some money and wasn't paying you back your money. Quit lending people. You ain't got it. I ain't got it. My policy is, if I have less than a certain amount, set a limit. If you have less than a certain amount of money in your pocket, in your bank account, in your life, period, you don't lend anybody any money. You have a no. It's like a gas tank. My grandmother used to have a thing where if her gas hand got under 3/4 full, under patent, like, there's full, and then there's on the other side of full toward full. If it got close, if it got close to half a tank, she declared it empty and will go fill it back up. That was her limit. So basically, that's how you have to do. Say, unless if I've got $200 or less, I'm broke. I can't afford to, because you need cushion money. You need money to fall back on in case something happens to your ass. So if you only have $200 and you lend somebody $100, you only have $100 in case of emergency. Don't do that to yourself. Set a limit. Say, if I have less than $500 in my account, or $100 in my pocket, or $50 in my pocket, then I'm technically broke. That's also how you do with a savings account. If you put money in a savings account, you don't have that money. I don't have that money. That's not there. You just ignore it and move. I wish the train would move and stop that squeaking. What is that? Terrible. Okay. So set a limit, set some boundaries, Cancer. Keep your money for yourself. Let everybody go. If you need money, get a job. That's how that works. That's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's pull your Moonology card. Did I read your love, Cancer? No, love, Cancer. Same thing as Leo. Y'all are neighbors, so hey. Get closer to your boo. Have a date night. Have a cuddle day. Bond. Reconnect. Get all up in there. All right? Renew your love. Okay? Get closer to your boo. All right? All right. Now, let's pull Moonology cards and see what Spirit has for you there. All right, Spirit, and they have a Moonology card for my Cancer. All right. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay? So basically what this is saying is, you don't want to use just your head to make decisions. You don't want to use just your heart to make decisions. You want to use a good, healthy combination of both. Okay? All right. Because if you get too stuck in your head, then you're not listening to your feelings. And if you just move from feelings, then you're just dumb. You're just making stupid emotional moves. So you need to have a good balance of both. You know what I'm saying? To make proper decisions. And then a lot of people are too much, when it comes to love, you need to be more in the heart space and a little less in the head space. Not a lot. Because you still need to make good decisions and think it through. But when you ignore your heart and you overthink things, that's what gets you all messed up. Because that's your intuition. If your intuition is guiding you to do something or pulling you in a certain direction, if your heart is leading you to do something and you ignore it, you're going to end up sorry. I'm so serious. That's how people end up with the 5 of Cups card, singing the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, paying attention to the cups that spilled, not enough attention to the cups that they have left. That's what happens. All right? That's what takes you to that place of regret. My grandfather my great-grandfather, my pop, I'll never forget it. Ever. I was 7 years old. He told me, baby, always follow your heart. Because if you don't, you will always wonder, what if? What if I had stayed? What if I had given that person a chance? What if I hadn't walked away from that situation? What if I had loved that person with all my heart? What if you'll always say what if. That's the whole, you heard the statement, the one that got away. That's what that stems from. That's what that is. The one that got away, something you didn't do right, something that and you always think in the back of your mind about that person because you didn't follow your heart. And your heart is still there. And now it's also in your head. I mean, all right. So, Cancer, you're showing up to your own reading. We got the Chariot card, representative of you in the tarot deck. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Staffs. Okay, so you're in an energy of feeling like you're not enough, you don't have enough, and you're just a burden, and that's not the case. Okay? Whatever it is that you need to do in order to improve your financial situation, whether it's go back to work, go back to school, find a better job, seek other jobs in the field of what you do that may pay more. Don't be stagnant, whatever it is. Start a business venture, start a side hustle, get it, go out there, get it, shit. Let's pull an affirmation. And then it says balance spirituality and practicality. If you want to set out on finding something to do that will earn you money, but yet you love at the same time, start looking at the things that you're good at and the things that you like to do, and try to find out ways to make those things ways of making money. If you do any crafts, you have any hobbies, if you hear spirits, do things to there are lots of people that take a hobby or a gift or a talent and turn it into a way of making money. All right? So that's another way of balancing spirituality and practicality. I release all fears and doubts. Because that's all this is saying. With this energy of I'm not enough, I feel like I'm a burden here. That's a doubt within yourself, and that's a fear that you're not enough, or that you're not going to be enough, or that you're not capable of being enough. But you are, Cancer, you are. You just got to find your thing. Like I said, look at what it is that you like to do, you're good at, your hobbies and things of that nature, and possibly use one of those things or something stemming from that skill or talent or desire or hobby, whatever, to possibly make some extra money out there. Okay? All right, something simple. Things that you don't even really think like, how many ladies do you know that sit home and braid hair? All right? It's something I was taught when I was a kid. And I just happened to get good at it. I made a lot of money braiding hair. It came in handy when my kids were growing up. And I had a hard time and I needed extra money. There's something. So find it, Cancer. And know that you are. Release all fears and doubts. Once you kill that fear and that doubt, then you become invincible. You become invincible. If you go to my community page, go to my page, my channel page, go to community, it's at the top, and you scroll down, there's a video that I posted about fear. He talks about how to handle fear. Go check it out. All right, Cancer, I love you. Be positive and stay positive. All right? And find your thing. Find your thing. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. This is your full moon in Gemini in Sagittarius season edition. The full moon takes place on the night of the 11th, morning of the 12th. So we do those energies a day early so you know what to look for and you can prepare. All right, so if you want to know how it's going to affect the collective, that is back at the beginning of the video. It will be time-stamped, but for you specifically, Pisces, in general, don't feel pressured to make decisions. If it's causing you some stress and worry and anxiety, just fall back. Don't think about it for a while. Put it out of your mind and just let it happen. Trust your intuition, first and foremost. Pisces, my water signs, you're very, very intuitive signs. Trust your intuition. I always say that sometimes the inability to make a decision is a decision all in itself. Maybe it's just not time. If you just don't know right now, then maybe there's a reason. Sometimes it's really not even forced to make a decision. I talked about that as well. I find that 90% of the time that I make a decision in my life, it don't mean shit. It seems like the universe just does what it pleases, no matter what I decide. Whatever, doesn't matter what I choose for myself. I get hit with all kinds of other shit that none of that matters. It doesn't matter what I chose or what I decided. The universe just laughs at me and says, "Oh, so she made a decision. How cute." Okay, make her do this. Let this happen. So, indecision sometimes is the biggest key or clue that you really might not need to make a decision. Sometimes you need to just let it ride and see what the fuck happens. Just let go and let it happen. Just state your intention to the universe. Say, just, universe, God, source, spirit, whoever you believe in, I'm faced with this. I don't know what to do. I can't make a decision. Can you guide me? Can you help me out? And once you've asked, then you will receive that enlightenment that you requested. So just ask for the enlightenment and let it go. And it will come to you. It'll happen. Just let it happen. Okay? All right, Pisces, now. And trust your intuition. Okay? All right. Don't forget your intuition. Don't forget it. Don't ignore it. It's important. It's important. All right, so now in love, you need to reevaluate who and what you are giving your time and your energy and your love to, okay? You need to balance love and work. Some of y'all been using love to hide from love. You can't run. God knows you can't. It's still going. All right. You get what I'm saying. We're going to move on before I end up here for another half hour, Pisces. Let's pull your Moonology Oracle card. I know my hair looks crazy right now. I can't take it. I have to pull it back sometimes. I just can't. All right. Spirit, what Moonology card do you have for my Pisceans? Spirit, what Moonology card do you have for my Pisceans? All right. I don't know why I just continued shuffling, but we'll take the two that I spit out. Have faith in your dreams and believe in the impossible. All right, Pisces, so have faith in your dreams and believe in the impossible. Okay, let's see what impossibilities these cards are going to speak of. Spirit, I have a positive and accurate message for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Tuesday, December 10th, please, Spirit. And this this full moon in Gemini energy in Sagittarius season. All right, Spirit, and I have 3 cards for my Pisces, please, Spirit. Oh, I'm so glad it didn't go off the table. 2 more cards for my Pisces, please, Spirit. All righty. They're just everywhere. You're just all over the place, Pisces. What? So you have the Justice card, the 2 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. okay, what you deserve, what you've been waiting on, this, whatever connection is, whether it's a connection you're already in and you're waiting for change and improvement, it's coming. If you're waiting on the connection, you have nobody right now, and you're hoping for, calling, praying, manifesting love, it's coming. It's just coming slow. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, he's the slowest moving knight in the deck. His slow ass. So it's gonna happen. It's just like sloth speed. All right, so be patient. All right. Oh, my jaw hurts. Let's pull your full moon affirmation card, and then you can be on your way. So you can sit on and wait on this slow ass Knight of Pentacles. If there will be change, all right, whatever it is that you're waiting on, all right, that it happened in your love life and your connection, whatever it is for you. Release all fears and doubts. Once again, so you need to release all fears and doubts, all right? Don't be afraid. It's going to be okay. Don't worry. Don't stress. Don't strain. Release all fears and doubts and just let it happen slowly, but it'll happen. I promise. All right, Pisces, I love you. I love you. Enjoy your full moon. Let's see who is last. And always remember, people, if you're last today, then you're first tomorrow, okay? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your daily read for Tuesday, December 10th. This is a full moon in Gemini edition, and it is under Sagittarius season. So the full moon takes place on the night of the 11th, morning of the 12th, 11/12, okay? And we're going to see how it affects you specifically. If you want to know how it is going to affect the collective, that'll be at the beginning of the video. It will be time stamped. All right, Virgo. Gotta go back. Okay, so in general, it will be affecting you. You may work somewhere that's a little bit busy for the holiday season, because it's pretty much was saying that work is going to be a little bit rough for you here coming up under this current energy. Pace yourself. Don't let it get to you, and don't be stressed. And use your intuition in making some decisions, and make sure that you and making decisions moving forward, not just work related, but any type of decision. And it said to make sure that you have all the facts before you make any major decisions, okay? Read the fine print, double check, and check again. Before you make any decisions, make sure that you know and are aware of everything that you need to know before you end up fucked up. All right? All right, Virgo. And like I said, as far as work, just pace yourself and take it slow. Okay, just work steadily and diligently, and don't let it get to you. Just let it roll off. Have duck feathers. Just let that water roll on off your back. Okay? All right, now as far as love, it's telling you to make time for love and work a little bit less. I just had this conversation with one of my moderators. She said in the comments, well, how am I supposed to make time find love? I can't get out there. Get on out there. Find somebody. Have fun. Go find somebody to get under. Like I told her, go get your feet and other things wet. All right, Virgo, let's see what Moonology card Spirit has for you. Let me quit picking with y'all. You need to find some time for social life, and then hopefully that will lead to some loving. But if you're in the house, and then you're at work, and then you're back in the house, and then you're back at work, and then you're back in the house, and then you're back at work, unless you meet somebody at work or in the grocery store, so I'm going to need you to branch out. I need you to go out there, like I said, and get your feet and some other things wet. It's 3:30 a.m. We can talk about being wet. All right. It spit out 2 cards, so I'm going to take them. It says, conclusions are within reach, and the answers you need are coming and conclusions are within reach. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say to you. All right, Moon Garden, talk to my Virgos. Talk to my Virgos. All right. And they have spoken. All right, so we have the King of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you just want love, peace, and stability. I feel you. Or for some of you, if this is a specific relationship, you just want peace with someone that's coming in the King of Cups energy. You just want peace with the person that you love the absolute most, and stability. It's like you just want, like, I'm almost hearing that somebody just, it's almost like a what the hell are we doing? Where is this going type of energy. And then for some of you, may just outright need a break from your King of Cups. Or just love, period. So take it how it resonates best with you. Some of you are feeling like you need just a timeout from love in general. You just want to deal with the cups right now at all. Some of you, there is an actual King of Cups and you just don't want to deal with him right now at all. Some of you feel like you need a break, or you may be at a time of separation from someone right now currently. But whatever it is that you're going through, which however this applies to you, know that it's going to lead you to a place of stability with the Ten of Pentacles here, all right? Know that if you're on a break from someone, when you come out, it's going to be okay. Know that if you're alone right now, you're not looking for love or pursuing love or really showing interest in it. When you do find it, you will lend the property energy to it, and it will be a stable, because that's what happens when you take that break and you take that time to get to fix things, whether it's within a relationship, or if you're single outside of a relationship, or if you're separated from a person in a relationship. However, when you take that break and you do that healing and you do that work, then when you do come back around to it, it will be more stable and grounded and secure, okay? Because you've had time to reflect, you've had time to heal, and you've had time to fix it. All right, let's pull an oracle card. Your affirmations. It gave me 2. We will take them. All right, it says, I release limiting beliefs and I release all fears and doubts. That card's just been everywhere today. So I release limiting beliefs and I release all fears and doubts. Okay? So that's self-explanatory. All right? Release anything that you feel. Don't limit yourself. Don't think, I don't want to hear you say, I can't. I don't think. Or maybe it's not. No negative terms. Release all limiting beliefs. And the link I'm about to post a link. Somebody else had that same card about the fear and the doubt. So I'm going to post a link that talks about fear and how to handle and how to conquer fear moving forward in your life, okay? So check that out. It'll be in the comments with all the time links and stamps and everything. It's going to be pretty damn long today because I have several things to post. I have fear and doubt. I have fear to post the fear post. No. I said I wasn't going to post that. I'm sorry. It's in the community section. Virgo, go to the community page on my channel. Go to community and scroll down. And I said, let me tell you exactly what it says and exactly what it's called. I may just put the damn link. Hold on. Did I? Right. When confronted, Alan Watts, and you have to face fear. When confronted with fear, walk through it. And it's on the community page, and I may just still put it in the comments anyway, but it's on the community page. Okay, it says when I put at the top, when confronted with fear, walk through it. And like I said, it's Alan Watts. You have to face fear, and it's got a pretty waterfall. Turn it sideways so you can see it. It's got a pretty waterfall setting, a picture there that you can see. So if you want to look at it before I post it, you can check it out on the community page. But I will still go ahead and put it in the comments. All right, I'm getting up out of here because I popped up here at 1:30 and it is now freaking 3:30. So I love y'all. I've given y'all my 2 hours. I will talk to y'all again. I will be here tomorrow night. And then I'm going to do a 48-hour read that'll take us into the weekend so that I can have the full moon night off myself. I need to do some spell work and I need to do some self-care. And I love you guys and I advise that you do the same. It is your last chance. And the night of the full moon is the last chance that you need to cut your hair, clip your ends. So that's what I always do. That's for maximum growth. You want to do that between the new moon and the full moon is like last chance. I just prefer to do it on the full moon. You're not going to want to do it after the full moon. That's going to stunt your growth. Okay? All right. So get that in. What else? That's it. Just everybody that needed to get rest and relaxation, please do so. Please be advised that your spell work on the full moon, if you're doing any spell work, mirror work, candle magic, shadow work, make sure that it's things that you need to be clearing out and getting rid of. Okay? When you call in things and manifest things, that's for your new moon spell work and shadow work and mirror magic and whatever you're doing, candle magic, whatever you're doing. Okay? So please remember that. Full moon is for getting rid of. And new moon is for bringing in, starting, beginning, and establishing. Okay, so some things I need to put an end to. I'm going to take care of that this full moon. All right, so that's about it. I think I've given you all of the witchy advice that I have to offer for this full moon. Everybody, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm out of here. Peace, y'all.